Hello, everyone. Welcome, as promised, to your crystal clearing education here. I'll give time for people to join, see if anybody is up this wee hour. And I have my little measuring spoons to kind of show you how much salt to use when you're clearing your crystals. And I did not promote this ahead of time, so I'm waiting for everybody to join. Hello, everyone. This is the energy for clearing your crystals. I'm just showing how easy it is. I like using a clear, either plastic or glass container. Um, it doesn't have to be any really a lot of water, just enough to cover the crystal. I have since it's Halloween, I will use my blue boy here that I have available. You can use any crystal you want. I'm just going to put him in the container. It doesn't matter if you use more than one. You can I've got a tiger's eye here, an orb. I've got some quartz, clear quartz. Some of it's kind of frosted. I've got my tetrahedron. It's a clear crystal. I've got some amethyst. It's a point or a tower, they call them. My aventurine, amazonite. Let's see what else I can dig up here. We've got the labradorite. This is just one little thing we'll start doing whenever I've got my crystals that I'm selling online. So since they're coming from other places, I won't be able to put my hands on them yet. I'm not carrying stock at the moment. Just started the business, so it's not time for me to try to carry a bunch of stock. I've also got some jewelry. If you have, like I have this little bracelet. This is black tourmaline. And I also have my little slices here. I could put a slice in here. So you can put as much as you can fit in your little container, and then you'll pour some water in. It's always the energy of adding enough water to cover the crystal. So his little head was poking up, so I'll turn him over. And you just add the water. And since that one is, there we go, just put everything in there so it gets nice and under. And then you can use table salt, or you can use the fancy Himalayan salt. Salt is salt. Some people like to subscribe to sea salt and things like that. They like to use that, but it's not necessary. So it doesn't have to be a ton of salt. I'm just going to put enough in here. A little sunflower salt here, and I'm going to shake it in. And I'll use the other one just for grins since I have it. And this is for when you receive your crystals in the mail. You see, it doesn't have to be a lot, just enough to. Salt is the neutralizer of all energy. So once you have yourself in a place where you can set your crystals in a undisturbed location, don't put so much salt in there that it actually starts to crystallize on your stones. And you also always remember, this is selenite. Do not ever put your selenite in water. It will dissolve to nothing. So there's certain other stones that if you see them in a package when you get them, this is azurite, and it is in a protective package. You do not want to immerse this in water. There are things that know your stones before you put them in the water. Make sure they're not water soluble or that they won't be damaged by putting them in water. So as you allow this to sit and soak, it doesn't have to stay in there for a very long time. I leave mine in the water and then I set it out in the moonlight or the sunlight. Sunlight and moonlight clears all negative vibration and actually charges your crystals. Now, if you live somewhere where you can't just set it outside, put it in a windowsill. Allow the light, whichever window faces the moon or the sun, allow that light to come in. It'll help charge your crystals up. So right now what we're doing is neutralizing any negative energy. The salt is in the water to allow the container to just sit, and you don't have to leave it a long time, an hour, 30 minutes, whatever you feel is adequate. You can leave it in overnight, and it's just not going to be, it's not something that requires an exact amount of time. It's just like cooking. You kind of do it to your own specifications. And as you allow your crystals to clear, you want to always put them in a place where, there's not a lot of ruckus, and you want to make sure that your cat's not going to drink all the water. I have to watch my cat. He likes any container that has water in it. He thinks it's for him, and he will come and drink it. It's not going to hurt him, but, I prefer the cat not to drink the water that has the salt and all the neutralized energy, right? So once you're done, you just pour it out and dry your stones off or set them to dry. And then you have your freshly charged stones. Now let me tell you a little bit about how to charge. So once you're finished and you've got everything done, I have these selenites, and I let the stones sit on them, or sometimes I set my card decks on them. So just setting your stone on selenite actually charges your stones. Selenite has the rejuvenation power of bringing your stones back to their highest vibration. So you just lay them on there and leave them for however long you feel comfortable. This is not something that, like I said, there's no set time, and you can allow your stones to bring themselves back to their highest vibration. You can even set the selenite on the windowsill and set the stones on the selenite with the moonlight coming in. That will also work very well. So I plan on doing a once a month showing of different stones, and as we go through, I'll teach more about what the qualities of the stones are and what they're used for. But anytime, just for those of you who have just arrived onto the live feed, I don't have very many people on here because I didn't advertise ahead of time. I will be doing this again tomorrow on All Hallows Eve. So I will send out notifications for that, and we'll talk about the different things that we just went over today. And I hope everyone has a beautiful evening. I know a lot of people in Europe, it's already Halloween. So happy Hallows Eve. Everyone be safe and secure, and much love and light to you. We'll be back tomorrow doing more stone clearing and charging. And I love you all. Thank you for watching. Many blessings. Namaste, my friends.